Hey everyone, it's Terence here from KopThis. I haven't been around for a few months because of various problems, whether it be family problems, personal problems. It's been a really difficult last few months for me, guys. To be honest, the worst few months of my life. So that's why I haven't been around making videos, reviewing all of our Premier League fixtures, League Cup fixtures, FA Cup fixtures and so on. However, I'm back now. I just want to say I really appreciate all the messages of support that I've had. People asking where I am. It's meant a great deal, and it's really that's inspired me and encouraged me to continue making videos. I was also without a laptop because my laptop burnt out and died, so I was unable to make videos. However, as I was saying, I am back now. I just want to say, we've really pushed above our weight this season, guys, haven't we? It's been a really good season up to now. 11 games left, and we're in the running for the title. Come the start of the season, who on earth would have predicted this? I mean, I certainly didn't. I was one of these that was, perceived as being very optimistic in my sort of expectation of us fighting for fourth. And people go, no, we've no chance of fourth. But all of a sudden, Liverpool are closer to the top than we are fifth. Spurs, having lost at the weekend to Norwich, are now 6 points behind us in fourth. They're obviously in fifth, and we are 4 points off the top, with still Chelsea and Manchester City to play in, two blockbuster clashes at Anfield. For me, obviously, those two games, I think we all know, are going to be pivotal in Liverpool's aspirations. But in the meantime, we have Southampton away. Last season, we lost 3-1, and this season... This was away, 3-1 away, and this season we lost 1-0 at Anfield. It's our only home defeat, and it did come early on in the season. But I think what it goes to show is that Southampton are not to be taken lightly. They are certainly better defensively than Swansea are, and they're going to cause us different problems. They have more aerial threats in their side, particularly with the likes of Ricky Lambert, Adam Lallana. They're a better defensive unit, and they will cause us problems going forward. They can keep hold of the ball, so I think we need to approach this Southampton game like a cup final. We need to take them very seriously, and we need to fight very hard for the 3 points. Speaking of which, guys, what are your match predictions for the game against Southampton away from home this weekend? Who do you think will start the game? What would your starting lineup be? Defensively, guys, is the only area of concern for me. We've shipped a lot of goals. We've conceded, I believe, the most goals out of all clubs in the top 7 was what I read. I think it's the highest number of goals conceded out of all the clubs in the top 7. But we do still have a goal difference of plus 35, and have scored 70 goals this season, which is the highest number of goals scored by any team in the Premier League. And it's a record for Liverpool Football Club as well. So, I'm interested in your overall thoughts, guys, on where you think we're going this season. I think that we've made significant improvements, and I'm really hopeful for the rest of the season. We've got 11 cup finals left, as Steven Gerrard, Brendan Rodgers has said. 11 cup finals, guys, and who knows? The possibilities are endless. Ultimately, I think that obviously it's. If Liverpool perhaps win 8 or 9 of those games and could try to draw the others, not lose them, then I'd say that we've got a very good chance of winning the title. In my lifetime, I've just turned 22 yesterday. But in my lifetime, obviously, Liverpool have never won the Premier League or a league title in general, and it would be absolutely fantastic, a bit over the moon, just out of this, be out of this world to think that that we could win a Premier League title. I'm not going to get ahead of myself though yet, guys, because it's still a way off, and I think our priority is still fourth, like it was at the start of the season. Obviously our priority is to finish as high as we can, but Champions League is very important for us, and we need to ensure that we get that first and foremost. But like I say, a 6 point cushion ahead of Spurs now. It's better for us, in my opinion, to look upwards rather than behind us, because, we are clear at the moment of Spurs. 11 points clear of United, guys. That's pretty good, isn't it? Nobody could have seen that coming at the start of the season either. But, United haven't had a great season, but that's good for all of us Liverpool fans. You know, hopefully come the end of the season we'll be the ones celebrated, and, you know, United will be the ones, you know, in a state of disarray, because they were all mocking us, let's face it, 3 or 4 years ago. You know, I'll say 4 years ago, 2009, 2010, when we were struggling. You know, they were mocking us, laughing, this, that and the other. Now it's their turn, you know, momentum shifted and the pendulum has swung. I do still think that Chelsea and City have to be favourites for the title in terms of their squad size, their, you know, their defence, and just sheer money. You know, their financial power is ridiculous. You know, if Liverpool do win the title, it has to go down as one of the greatest achievements ever, especially to go from 7th to top. You know, it's incredible. But I'm really enjoying Brendan Rodgers' philosophy. I'm the first to admit that I was not keen on Brendan Rodgers when he was appointed, but I've certainly eaten lots of humble pie, because he's proved to be a very good signing, a very good manager so far for us. And I think we've been inspirational this season. Very, very good. Daniel Sturridge and Luis Suarez have been scintillating, you know, and alongside Raheem Sterling and Philip Coutinho, there are arguably no better, you know, offensive unit in the Premier League. I think, you know, you could say that our 4 going forward, our 4 front men, our 4 attackers are completely unrivalled by any other side. I think that's credit, obviously, to Brendan Rodgers with some shrewd signings, you know, in the likes of Daniel Sturridge, who wasn't getting games for Chelsea. And, of course, in signing Philip Coutinho, shrewd little player, you know, tricky player, fantastic player from Inter Milan. I'm very surprised that they let him go, because as people say, as pundits said, Inter Milan don't usually let good players go. And obviously Raheem Sterling has come through our youth academy, so it's, you know, tribute again to our youth academy really there. But I think the future's certainly very, very bright, guys. But I'm interested now in your views anyway. Thank you very much for all your support. I am back, and I will do a review of the game against Southampton. And let's hope that we have a really exciting, thrilling, you know, and brilliant end to the season that hopefully sees us come out on top. Come on, guys. Come on, Red Men. Cheers, guys. You'll never walk alone.